needless to say, Lester was just as upset as Wainwright about the article.
Well, you expected that, didn't you?
Yeah, but I didn't expect Wainwright's personal appearance.
Well, that story that Stacy wrote will probably hurt him in the polls.
I only wish I could have gotten him to reconsider about the rape center.
Hey, look, enough about business, hospital business, and politics, okay?
What do you have in mind?
Well, this, and this, and this. When did you say we're getting married?
Not for 3 weeks yet.
Well, what do you say about eloping?
Oh, a lot of people would be disappointed.
Would you be?
No. But remember, we're right in the middle of preparations. Are you serious about eloping?
Well, every now and then the thought crosses my mind.
Well, it won't be too long until that day is here. Say, that reminds me, have you talked to Ben about being your best man?
Look, I know Laurie's going to be your maid of honor, and certainly Ben is the right choice to be the best man, but I'm not sure I want to ask him.
I'd like a glass of champagne, Ernie.
Hey, celebrating something?
Yeah, you could say that.
Hey, Ernie.
There you go. Be right with you.
Yeah, I'll have a Scotch Rocks when you get a chance.
Oh, sure.
Mr. Prescott.
Hello, Mrs. Sumner.
Oh, please, call me Courtney.
Okay, if you'll call me Gil.
Fine, Gil.
I see you two know each other.
Yes, Gil is working with my father on a project in Chesterfield. In fact, I'm surprised that you remember me. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Sure. There you go.
Thanks, Ernie.
Now, where were we?
You weren't sure if I remembered you or not.
Oh, right.
We didn't meet under the best of circumstances.
Yes, you found yourself in the midst of my marital problems, but all that is a thing of the past now. To freedom and the future.
So your divorce came through, huh?
Annulment. Yeah. Today's the day that I am finally free of Vaughn Sumner.
Alex, are you sure I can't get you something?
Oh, no, I'm fine, I own. Or I will be as soon as Lucille hurries up.
Oh, I'm sure she'll be down shortly. Well, tell me, where are you two having dinner?
Luigi's.
Oh, that's that nice little place with those little round tables, centerpieces, and candles. A little too dark in there for me. I like to see what I'm eating, but it's perfect for you and Lucille.
Oh, yeah? You trying to say I look better in the dark?
You better hurry up. Alex is getting restless.
I'm ready. How do I look?
Very nice.
Oh, Luigi's going to turn up those lights. I'm sure of that. Tell me, isn't that place where Dave took Terry for their first date?
I'm sure it's the location of a lot of first dates I own.
Well, you know what happened to Dave and Terry.
Yes. Well, shall we go?
Let's flee.
Bye-bye.
Well, you two have a very nice time.
We will. Oh, that's a lot of fun. Hey, what have we here?
They're going to Luigi's for dinner.
That's a nice, intimate sort of place. Good choice, Alex.
I don't suppose there's any convincing these people that what they're witnessing here is a friendship.
No, I suppose not. But it doesn't mean we should stop trying. Good night, all.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Have fun.
Bye.
Good night. Bye-bye. Behave yourself.
I don't buy that for 1 minute. I think they make a great couple.
Oh, I don't know. They sounded pretty serious about wanting to be left alone to me.
Oh, nonsense. She just lights up every time Alex is around. I tell you, it does my heart.
Don't rub it in. I mean, you were looking at two abandoned women in their prime. Hey, speak for yourself. Why? Because you're not in your prime or you're not abandoned? Very funny.
You two don't start up again, please.
There's nothing to start up, I own. Obviously, Babs has forgotten about a certain handsome young doctor who's been after me for months.
And who, pray tell, would that be?
Dr. Brian Graham, of course.
Oh, come on, Nancy. He hasn't called you in weeks.
Well, that's not true.
When was the last time you saw him?
I saw him just a few days ago in Vanessa's office.
No, I'm talking about dates, not office visits. I'll bet you can't remember the last time.
Yes, I can.
Okay, when was it?
I don't have to tell you.
See, she can't remember.
Now, I need a little help with dinner. Can I get some help over here?
Yeah, I'll help you, Ian.
Yeah, I will too, except I have to run to the dry cleaners and get some stuff out before they close.
Well, Nancy, let's get started.
Okay, I'll help you. You know, Babs, I don't like your attitude very much.
So what else is new?
Well, you think Brian and I are through, don't you?
I never really thought you had anything going, but okay,
Well, that just
yeah.
shows you how little you know. I bet you that I can get Brian to call me within the next 15 minutes.
Oh, really?
I can get him by willing him to call me.
Willing him? Come on, Nancy, what have you been smoking?
No, I'm telling you the truth. I can get him to call me by willing it.
Oh, brother. Yeah, sure.
I mean it.
Okay, if you think you can get him to call here, why don't you put your money where your mouth is? Let's make a little bet.
Bet?
Yeah, put up or shut up.
Okay, I will.
Okay, how much?
$5?
Oh, come on, let's make it more interesting than that. Say 10.
All right, $10.
Okay, and you're saying that you will talk to Brian Graham within the next 15 minutes, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Nancy, I thought you were going to help me.
Oh, yeah. I will.
She'll help you. She's just waiting for Dr. Graham to call her, that's all.
Well, no one's going to call you on that phone today.
Why not?
Well, the phone company's been working on that line. It's been out since I came home.
Oh, come on, Nancy. Wheel a dial tone out of that thing.
So, what are you saying?
Well, that I respect Ben and the choices he's made, but those choices have changed our friendship.
Changed or destroyed?
Well, changed. But that's not a complaint. I mean, nobody has a right to expect any relationship to remain the same.
You just didn't expect it to change in the direction it did.
Well, I don't know, maybe.
Well, who are you going to ask then? Alex?
Or maybe even Peter.
Dave, when was the last time that you talked to Ben?
A few weeks ago.
Why don't you go see him? I mean, you're under no obligation to ask him. And just, pay him a visit. See how things go. I have a feeling he really needs somebody to talk to right now. He's just too stubborn to admit it. And I wouldn't be surprised if he told you he's unhappy about some of the changes he's made.
That's not a bad idea.
And I have no right to ask this, of course, but if things should,
I can ask him to be my best man. Yeah, that's a very good idea. But he may turn me down.
Well, at least you will have tried.
Right. I think it would still be simpler if we eloped.
There he is, the justice of the peace.
What if it is?
We'll negotiate, okay?
You?
Dave, may I come in?
Well, yes, please.
Mrs. Davidson.
Mr. Wainwright?
Well, this is a surprise. What can I do for you?
I've come here for some answers.
Well, I thought we decided everything at lunch the other day.
Not quite. I'd like to know why you've become Lee Carruthers' ally and why you're trying to ruin me.
So, today's the big day, huh?
Yes, my freedom from Vaughn Summer. Have you ever been married, Bill?
No.
Very smart. I wish I'd been as smart.
Well, not all marriages are bad.
Most of them are. At least mine certainly was. But all that's changing now. Dan Myers, my attorney, called from the courtroom and said that when Vaughn was on the witness stand, he really let him have it. Oh, I wish I'd been there to see it. But he should be here any minute to give me all the details. That's when the celebration really begins.
You know, I get the impression that there's more than a lawyer-client relationship between you and Dan Myers.
Dan is my friend. Okay, a little bit more than that. I find him challenging.
Look, I know it's none of my business, but maybe I should warn you about this.
Not
Dan
you, too. Okay, look. I know that he can be self-seeking and greedy and unethical, but I think I can handle it.
Well, I hope you're right.
I know I am. Don't worry about me, Gil. I can take care of myself.
I hope so.
I know so.
Good. So, have you made any plans now that you're single?
Nothing definite, no. Well, Dan and I discussed going to Nassau together. That's what I think I'd do. I think I'll travel. You know, I want to be free. I don't want anything holding me down. That's the best feeling in the world.
Sometimes it can be the loneliest.
Not for me. Not now, at least. No, not while there are so many places to go to and different people to meet. I really think that this is a new chapter in my life, and it will be nothing but fun from now on.
Hope you're right.
And here's the man who made it all possible.
Hey, Dan.
Courtney, could I speak to you, please?
Alone.
Certainly.
It's good seeing you.
You can go right here.
Oh, you'll be seeing a lot more of me, and that's a promise. Oh, let me get you a glass of champagne, and then you can tell me all about the details at the hearing. Ernie?
Yeah.
Could we have another one of these for Mr. Myers, please?
Oh, yeah, come right up.
Thank you.
Courtney, never mind about the champagne.
Oh, Dan, we have to celebrate.
Well, I don't think you'll want to celebrate when you hear what I have to tell you.
You knew that phone was out of order, didn't you?
How would I know that? I thought you were supposed to know all this stuff. Obviously, it's not one of your better days.
Now, I don't know what you two are up to, but I've got a dinner to prepare, and I need some help.
Yeah, I'm coming,
Nancy?
Ione. Really, I am. I'm coming.
Let me have it.
Yeah, I'll let you have it, all right.
Now, fair is fair. We made a bet.
Yeah, but you knew that phone was out of order.
Nancy, a bet is a bet. Let's have the $10.
Well, it's not 15 minutes yet, you know.
You don't honestly think that the dial tone is going to come back on that thing and he's going to call you?
Well, it's possible.
Yeah, well, you're working on that. Fork over the money. I love it. Oh, well, this is probably the easiest $10 I ever made. No wisecracks, please. Now, you know what? If I were you, I'd run in there and help Ione, or she's really going to get mad. Gotta run. Bye.
What? Hi, I'm here to see Nancy.
But
Brian! Hi!
Hi, did I get you at a bad time?
No, your timing is just perfect. Come on in.
Okay.
I don't get it. Did she know that you were on your way over here?
No, why?
I don't believe it.
Yeah, well, I do, so pay up your $10, Babs. Well?
Okay. Here.
This is my $10. What about the other 10?
Well, Nancy, I gotta go get my stuff out of the cleaners. I've only got $24 to pay.
Come on, Babs. Just hand over the money, will you?
Yeah, sure. Here.
Thank you.
Talk about being taken to the cleaners.
What was that all about?
I was just putting a little of my Domi theory into practice, but never mind about that. So, Brian, why are you here?
Lee's ally? I don't understand what you mean.
I think you do. I ran into Lee earlier, and he said you're working together.
Well, I'd hardly say we're working together. We are on the same committee.
To relocate tenants being thrown out of their homes by Preston Carpenter's new company.
I don't see it quite that way.
I'm sure you don't. But you are working with Lee Carruthers.
Yes, but that doesn't make us allies.
What part did Lee have in that story your daughter wrote?
Absolutely none.
Do you really expect me to believe that?
Yes, I do.
Dave doesn't lie.
Are you implying that I do?
Nobody's implying anything. Do you really think I joined forces with Lee Carruthers after what he's done to me?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you've just admitted you have.
We're both trying to help the people of Chesterfield, that is all.
Help the people of Chesterfield and hurt me. Do you realize what this mess concerning the Rape Crisis Center has done to my campaign?
Look, there was no collusion between Lee Carruthers and me on that. I mean, you made some wrong choices. And Stacy's story just brought out the facts, that's all.
Her article made me come across as some kind of ogre, completely insensitive to the benefits a rape crisis center could provide. Well, as a matter of fact, she was wrong. I'm in full support of the Rape Crisis Center. I've directed hospital funds to be used in its creation, and my people will be issuing a statement to that effect today.
Oh, surprise.
I'll have none of your smug sarcasm, Dr. Phillips.
Oh, I'm very pleased, Mr. Wainwright. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I hope that's an end of it. This crisis center has caused me nothing but trouble. Now that it's behind us, I hope I can count on your support in the campaign. Well, I do appreciate your time.
Oh, thanks for letting us know. Well, how about that, huh? 3 cheers for bad publicity.
Oh, Dave, I'm so happy.
I guess one should never give up hope.
Never.
Dan, what are you trying to tell
Just
me?
stay calm.
Did Judge Sawyer put off making a decision?
No, he didn't. But we just have to accept things as they are. Now, I think our next move is to file for divorce.
I didn't get the annulment.
No.
Why?
Courtney,
Dan, how is that possible?
Look, I think this will be to your advantage in the long run.
But you didn't answer my question.
We should have hit harder. I underestimated Vaughn's case, all right?
Didn't I tell you that in the beginning?
All right, look, I know you're upset. And you have every right to be, but if you just listen
Yes,
to what
I have every right to be angry with you. If you had not spent so much time chasing after me and more time preparing this case, maybe this would never have happened.
Just listen to what I had to say, will you?
What other excuses do you have for me, Dan? You're the one who told me that this annulment was a sure thing. You're the one who said that Vaughn didn't have a case. You even told me that Harold Webster went so far as to practically admit defeat before he even got to the hearing. How could you be so stupid?
All right, now that's enough. Now, there is no way that I could have been prepared for what went on in that courtroom.
Yeah, tell me about it.
That's exactly what I intend to do. I think I'll start by telling you the identity of Vaughn's secret witness.
Who was the little tramp?
Tina Brubaker.
I'm here because I thought you might want to help Lori.
Lori, why? What's wrong? Is she hurt?
Oh, no, it's nothing like that. It has to do with Vanessa and her relationship with Ben.
Oh?
I know you think the world of Vanessa, but Nancy, if it came down to a choice between Vanessa or your family, well, who would you choose?
Gee, I don't know, but is there something going on with Ben and Vanessa?
Well, let's just say at the very least, Vanessa has her sights set on him.
Well, you know, I must admit that I thought that... No, I can't imagine that. Ben is as straight as they come. I know it. He just loves Laurie and Scotty. Now, you don't have to worry about him.
Vanessa's accustomed to getting what she wants.
Well, have you talked to either of them?
Oh, yeah, and they both deny that anything's going on.
So why are you worried?
Because Ben's been a good friend to me, and I owe him a lot. And since I'm the one that introduced him to Vanessa, well, I feel a certain responsibility to make sure that nothing further develops between them.
Well, now, if you're right, and I'm not saying you are, what could I do?
Well, for one thing, you can tell me when Lori's coming back from her trip.
I don't know.
Would you happen to know where she's staying?
No, but I guess I could find out.
But not from Ben. I don't want him to know anything about this.
Well, I guess I'll just ask Terry or something. But why? What are you going to do?
Oh, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just drop her a casual note.
I'm impressed, Brian.
With what?
With you. Just the way you care for a friend. I wish someone cared for me like that.
What do you say, Nancy? Will you help me? Nancy, can I count on your help?
Well, I don't know, Brian. I mean, after all, you're asking me to do something behind Vanessa's back.
Not really. Why don't you just think of it as saving a marriage?
Yeah, but suppose Vanessa finds out.
She won't.
Well, I don't like the sound of it. I mean, I don't know if it's worth my while.
What would it take to make it worth your while?
I'm not sure.
I just won a bet for you by showing up, didn't I?
Yeah.
Well, isn't that enough?
Well, it's a start.
A start. Okay, Nancy, we'll explore other options. Now, what do you say?
I'll see what I can do. Tina Brubaker.
Just calm
It's a
down,
lie.
all right?
This whole thing is a lie.
I'm not so sure.
I am. She's had a thing for Vaughn since the very beginning. I should have realized I am going to find her. And when
Wait, just sit down.
Go of me. When I do, I'm going to scratch her eyes out.
Yo, I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Well, you're not me.
It's not polite to strike a pregnant woman. That's right. Tina told the judge that she's pregnant with Vaughn's child.